be on the record, two cases, well, three cases. Two cases is for Mr. Larry Johnson. That his cases are clause number 324156 and clause number 324670. And your correct name is Larry Gene Johnson. Is that correct? Junior. All right. How are you doing, Mr. Johnson? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Now, the next case is cause number 325516, and it's styled as State of Texas versus Jarris Lynn Botley. And is that your full name? How you doing, Mr. Botley? Okay, now, Mr. Botley and Mr. Johnson, the paperwork that you have before you is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. Do you see that? I will go over that paperwork, which it says, as a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options. Number one, you may hire an attorney. Number two, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Number three, you may represent yourself. Do you all understand? Okay. If you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. Do you understand that? You may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including a loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. Do you understand? If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. At the bottom of this document, it states, defendant's choice. Mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is, I want to reset this case to hire my own attorney, then you'll put your initials on the first line to the left. If your choice is, I've hired an attorney whose name is, then you'll put your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to apply for court-appointed counsel, then you'll put your initials on the third line to the left. If your choice is, I have a court-appointed attorney whose name is, then you'll put your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is, I want to waive my right to an attorney and represent myself, then you'll put your initials on the fifth line to the left. Do we understand? And then at the bottom, you will sign at the bottom of the document where it says defendant, and you will put today's date. Now, Mr. Johnson, you can sit at the first table, and Mr. Botley, you can sit at the second table and finish filling the forms out. Yes.
I gotta put my felony, I gotta put appointed my felony.
That's a different court.
I can't put them on them.
It doesn't work like that. Okay, stand